vinyl friends and vinyl community, it's Brian from Brian's Vinyl Records, and I'm here with another installment of Vinyl Editions. It's Wednesday today as I'm recording this. Didn't get around to this. It's been hectic, as many of you know, with the stay-at-home orders around here. I've got kids here, and so they're doing school from home. My wife is a teacher. She's teaching from home, so it's hard to find some time to do some of these videos. So I'm going to crank out a few of them here today to put out on the page and hope you enjoy them. So this is Vinyl Editions. I did get some stuff, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let's first talk about some of the used records I got. These are come from a place down in Savannah, Georgia. So I've been trying to do my best to support some of these small businesses and local record shops that are doing things like Facebook auctions or Facebook Live sales, or web sales or things like that. And these guys are doing that for us. This is a place called Graveface Records and Curiosities in Savannah, Georgia. Please look them up on Facebook and give them a follow. They have been doing Saturdays, doing some inventory sales, and so I picked up a couple from them. First one is this one. This is Randy Travis, and this is Storms of Life album. Randy Travis is one of those guys, when I was into country music, I didn't really get into him, but I knew a lot of his stuff. And so now that I'm older and collecting records, I started buying some Randy Travis albums and finding that I really enjoy them a lot. So this is Storms of Life, and let me see here. On this one, you have On the Other Hand, which is a big hit from him. I think that is the big hit off of this one, but it's a really good album. If you like Randy Travis, you love his voice, this was a great pickup. I'm very happy to have this. And I bought one other one from them this last week, and that is this guy here. This is Striper. This is the Yellow and Black Attack EP. Really cool album. It's an EP. It's very raw, so this is before they kind of honed in on their sound, but it's super good. It's on Enigma Records, which also had Poison on them before they went to Capitol. So very cool, great album. It is the third press, I found out, because in the first press the images were cropped, so you only got part of the hand and part of the missiles in that image, and then the second press it was kind of fixed, but this one is the third pressing. It has a different catalog number than the second one, and of course the full cover art on this one. So very excited to pick those two up. So thank you to Graveface Records and Curiosities in Savannah, Georgia. I ordered a couple more from them on this last show, so those will be coming in probably coming weekend. I'll definitely be showing those next week. So kind of excited to keep this segment going during the lockdown. Obviously miss picking through records, but trying to help where I can on some of these local stores who are really being hit hard by this virus and this shutdown, and they're just trying to make a buck to keep the lights on, basically. Other ones that I picked up, this is the new one from Tesla, 5-Man London Jam. It's the 25th anniversary, 30th anniversary of the 5-Man Acoustical Jam album. So they went to Abbey Road Studios in London, and they recorded in front of a small audience, kind of a tribute to that album. A lot of the big songs on here, Signs is on here like we had on the original, and then a lot of some of their newer songs and some of their hits are on here as well. So this is a fantastic sounding album. It is sonically very good, and I really enjoyed this a lot. So glad I picked this up. If you're thinking about it, go for it. It's really good. So 5-Man Acoustical Jam. And the other one I picked up is the new one from Theory of a Dead Man. This is called Say Nothing. I haven't listened to this one yet. It's still in the shrink, as we say. So I'll be giving this a spin later this week. I don't know if this one is as explicit as one of their other ones, so with the kids around, I try not to play a whole lot of their music, but I want to give this a spin and give it a listen to. I've heard it is pretty good. So that is it for this episode of Vinyl Editions. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Love interacting with everyone in the vinyl community. And check out my podcast, Brian's Vinyl Records. You can just search for it in your podcast app. Should be able to find it there, or go to Anchor FM/Brian's-Vinyl-Records, and you'll see all the episodes in there. The latest episode we did is looking at Recovering the Satellites by the Counting Crows, and it is a fun look with me and my buddy Jay at a track-by-track list, and just kind of breaking down our thoughts on those tracks of that album. It was the sophomore release, the follow-up to the huge August and Everything After album. So if you want to listen to a little bit on that, check that out. I will be posting a video of that podcast as well. We recorded ourselves in that, so if you want to wait for that, please go ahead and do so. Otherwise, check it out on your favorite podcast app. It's a little cleaned up there. The video will be a lot more raw. You get a lot more ums and stuff like that in that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Keep spinning, vinyl friends.